Hello, Professor. I have news.
مرحبا
The
أستاذ،
goblins
لدي
are
بعض
looking for
الأخبار.
something.
نبحث
Another
عشان
repository.
يقال أنهم
They've
السوداء
built drills to
قاموا
help with their
ببناء
search.
بعض
Most
حلو
troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
أوه اشرح لها عن
They are.
السلاح.
I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately,
انظر إلى
the next
الخريطة.
trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact,
لوحة
I
معلقة
witnessed
عليها.
Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered
كنت
about
أسأل
you.
عنك.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time
عشان
came,
نخش
the
المكتب حق
occupant of that office
المدير
would be of
ذاك
help to
مجلف.
us. Unfortunately, this
الله يستر.
headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll
إنه
need to
مدير
access the
المدير
office
المدير
while
شيء
he's away.
I understand.
يبغونا ندخل عن طريق
Very well.
التجسس.
I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my
حبيبي.
portrait there. Until then.
حلو حلو حلو. هذا إنجاز مهم. بس خلاص. طلع عن النبي. خلصنا. مستحيل. اي والله بس
To the headmaster's office.
لا
Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to
نروح
do.
نروح المكتب بلا فجعني. انفجعته. كيف اطور لما 23 كلمتين يقول لي تم انجاز المهمة؟ سوق هذا.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe
بدأت
she has learned
تحدث معي.
about
أعتقد
some
أنها
of
قد
what
علمت
happened.
عن بعض ما نحن
I'm
بصدد
hoping she
القيام
may
به.
be easier on me if you are there.
يا عمي مش وقتك دحين مرة. طيب نشوف المكتب حقه فين. قريب من مكان أو شيء. هذا أقرب نقطة بنشوف فين تودينا.
It didn't bother me. I swear.
Good.
طيب. هذا هو مكتبه. من هنا المفروض. أبدأ مش المكان اللي كنا نتجمع فيه مع الأستاذ ذاك اسمه. لا يكون هو المدير نفسه. لا والله هو يعني قصدي نفس المكتب. اي والله.
Now here, Professor Fig. The keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle.
ورانا اختبار ثاني
I
أجل.
discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir,
يعرف أكثر
there's
ما
something
توقعنا.
else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle.
يشرح له دحين
She was
بينهم.
doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key.
إن ذاك يعرف
He
زوجته.
liked her so much that he let her leave with it.
نقول أو
Despite orders from Ranrock.
والله ما أدري.
I don't know what to say.
انقزم ذاك.
She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this.
But-
And in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not,
طيب.
it's in the headmaster.
next.
It does?
So,
One never knows when such...
يا أخي كلام كثير. خلاص ودنا الشيء المهم. هذا اللي شربناه. أوه. أوه.
How do you
عرفت.
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring
ذا
your
نشر
robes.
خلينا نشرب عشان
As we
ندخل المكتب
discussed,
حق
you'll read
ذاك.
the password from Scrope. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far,
طيب.
unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me.
تم
I shall tell
برهان
him
علينا
where to meet a
مقابلة مندوب
liaison
من
from the
الوزارة
ministry in
من
Hogsmeade.
هوغورتس.
That should
ذلك
give you
لكن
plenty of
كثير من
time.
الوقت.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
طيب
Now,
يلا
to find
والله
the
تحمست
headmaster's
أنا.
house elf.
أوه. أنا نسيت ذي استعملوها في الجزء الثاني من الجزء الثاني والثالث والله. من المسلسل نفسه. دقيقة ليش؟ يلا.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp, places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I...
حبيبي
Well,
الحين شنكرت عند كل واحد يبغانا.
I did, yes. Well,
Awesome.
spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger.
اوه شي
Simply
خلي
have a student
خلي في المكتب.
deliver
انا
it.
كنت احسبه شي نروح سوا يدي سهل.
Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do.
شك
And thank
صدقني
you,
المشاعر.
Sharp. I just hope you've brewed an...
لا شك في
Now,
الموضوع.
to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
I haven't
wow.
time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside. When I witnessed what
أنا
passes
نفسي أعرف
for
كيف
magic in
خبل
these
زي
halls,
ذا
I...
مدير على مدرسة
The
زي دي.
headmaster approaching.
والله ما ادري كيف. المفروض كان انا احس انه كان المفروض يختارون كذا شخصية زي ذاك اللي في مشابه اللي في مسلسل أم
Chewing
فيلم.
with your mouth open?
لا كان فخم
Where
يا
are
أخي.
your manners?
هذا تحسه ريبش مربوش.
How are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on dittany and its uses. Was heading to the green.
طيب راح روح فكنا.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Professor, a word? Professor Black?
كل شويش اللي قابل واحد.
It is
يا
not
ذي
too late to
الحنابة.
reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor,
أما اللي
more
وافق عليه
than
مقرر
one student has taken
وكذا
a
متغير
bludgeon to the head
شكله.
on our pitch. I
Woof,
dare
تنقلب
say
الدنيا.
knocked some sense into them. And they are fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes, sir.
قهرة.
Good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
اوه ذيش تولعها وذيش تولعها والله ما ادري وش اختار. ارجو يا اخي والله حسن. طيب دي سبه وذي يقول لها سوي كذا يعني حطيه في المصيبه. والله طاح فخ مسكين. بنبغى الرطب اقول.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
والله حرقناه
What did you
مسكين.
do to deserve him?
Greetings.
يا
I
ربي.
mean, out of my way,
حرق
children.
والله. طيب منو باقي؟ أكل مقلب الأرض يا رجال. وخري بس. يا لا هنا مكان جديد. هنا مكان جديد وعلوم زينة صوت مفتاح. خلي بعدين يا رجال. خلي.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you.
وصلنا.
Professor, a
Oh.
word, please. Hello,
ده اللي
Professor
استكشفنا
Black.
صدق.
Professor Weasley, how delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might
so dubbed.
speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit
Oh,
more
ده اللي
leeway
تحاربوا.
with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for
حاربهم
the student.
مجسمات.
He's rarely here as it is.
حريتي يا أستاذ، هل أنت متأكد أن هذا أمر قرار حكيم؟ أعترف أنني قلق بشأن طلبة، نادر ما يكون موجودا هنا يا عمي، وأنا لا أشتاق إليه. نتولى أمور سرية خاصة بالوزارة. سلك لا سلك لا، خلينا نمشي.
He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the forbidden forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What?
نشرا غسيلي.
Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor.
No,
You cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Well, thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean,
نشرا
Professor
غسيلنا
Weasley.
كله.
Good day.
الله حرب ضروس كان يعني.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor
سبنه.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
حبيبي تورطنا. حنابة السؤال عندي. أول واحد.
Dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
يتعلق الأمر بالقوة، يتعلق الأمر بحكمة عائلتي، يتعلق الأمر بالدم النقي. هذه ذي بالجرة.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
أنا توترت.
Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student.
Oh, Apollonia's diary.
خلصنا
That is quite a
يتهرج
surprise,
كثير.
Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure?
What? Now, off with you.
الحديث الآن.
Ahem. Attention, students. I hereby decree that the great hall be forthwith decorated in the stunning banners of Slytherin. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever.
الاختباء بسبب التلاشي أثر الجرعة تحول ما يمدينا. تعال. بتخرب لازم اتدسس.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
بعدين أنا حسبه صندوق. هنا.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
تم إنجاز المهم. أخيرا وصلنا.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the
أيوة.
password. Toujours pure. Revelio.
وصلنا جوغ. ما ادري ايش اسم الكلمة ديك. جوغ.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
أيوة أخيرا.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will... Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? That must be the pedestal.
كتاب. يا لطيف. لو اللي ببالي حلقة جاية.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place.
هذا المكان ده. حولنا إلى حبر.
You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
هذا المكان مثل الحياة الواقعية النعيم والموت. حبيبي. يعني ورانا حرب. تخفى من نفسه. كويس انا رافع حالة اقوى شيء.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
وصلنا.
This is my chance. Come and leave.
طيب. اتوقع انه لو كشفنا على طول اموت. ما ادري توقع. طيب كيف؟ واحد في وجهي واحد يلف ويدور. شوف.
I need to time this just right.
ايوه. طلع نضبط الوقت بس وقت ما يلف نتحرك. الله.
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
أول شيء اختفي من هنا. أيوة. بسرعة. والله توتر. الموت. منين حان المساطر مخفوض زيه.
Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
كذا كثير لو كشفوني كثير. العبور من خلال المدينة.
Too many.
من هنا.
I must cross this road as fast as I can.
لازم الحين نمشي. الله امشي.
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
انكشفنا. روح. لف. وكنا. طيب من هنا. ايوه لف. بطيء مرة يا بقار.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
هنا وربي فجعني.
That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
اوه مرضت نفسي يعني. بلف خلص.
Now's my chance.
بسرعة 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 بسرعة. من هنا.
That's the way forward.
ايوه امشي خلصني. يا لطيف ضربة واحدة بس. حتى انا مدينة اضربهم ضربة واحدة كويس. ايه نقاط الخبرة يا اخي الليفل من دمهم كذا يزودوك ليفل في اللعبة. طيب هنا الحين
Defender, Bombarder, Debolter, Descender. Descender, Defender, Bombarder, Debolter. Descender, Defender, Bombarder. Debolter,
لا
Defender. Bombarder.
يا عيني يا عيني. حق واحد.
Descender, Defender, Debolter, Bombarder, Debolter, Descender, Defender, Potato.
وخر عني.
Defender,
كلب العمى. رب.
Descender, Defender.
ارجع موت كذا اهو حل. شوفوا لنا حل.
Descender, Defender, Bombarder, Debolter.
خلاص يكفي.
Descender, Defender, Bombarder.
حلو حلو فتحهم فتح.
Bombarder, Debolter, Descender, Defender.
ايوه قتلت ذا.
Bombarder. Descender, Defender, Bombarder.
يا اخي المشكلة صغار ديلا. والله حرام.
Descender, Defender.
باقي هو صح.
Bombarder. Debolter. Bombarder. Descender. Potato.
لا 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 ما غلطش.
Defender.
جي
Bombarder.
مو راح.
Descender. Defender.
ما غلطش.
Descender, defender.
يا عيني يا عيني يا عيني. اوه اخيرا. طيب اوه اخيرا والله كان صعب شوية والله. معنا الفوز في آخر الثواني. الله عصاب والله. حتى مشاهدة ذكرى نيم في تراجع. ورب أسامي صعبة صح. ما أدري كيف فكر يكتبها.
Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
في ترجراد. اوه بحيرة الذكريات. ندير قطرة الذكريات دحين. خلاص خلصنا أخيرا.
Remember that as you witness my memory.
يلا تفاعل أخيرا. تلن. إن شاء الله يعطينا معباية ذيك اللي أخذناها في البداية في المرحلة. والله كانوا فنانة يا أخي. تسهل حاجات كثير مرة كثير بتسهل.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces of this magic. I found a way to contain all of it.
طيب.
You haven't stopped. Goblin Silver. You spoke to a goblin about this. Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing. We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits. You sound like Percival. And as it happens,
تبغى تسوي غصب. تبغى تسوي كل شيء غصب.
source of strength, of focus.
أنا أكره اللي يسوي نفسه صح وغلطان.
It enhances my ability to wield magic. I don't follow, Isadora. I think we can harness it. Power like this is not to be toyed with in the wrong hands. And see what I did for my father. Nia, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some.
يا أخي أنت تفكيرك كذا. لو طاحن في يد غيرك جي. غدرا فيها.
Breathe it in. Can you feel it? Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
يا رب تاخذ مشاعر الناس ذي.
For so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
تقهر. كانش تقدر بصاحبتها. والله كان بتسوي لها سوبلكس. ايوه رجعنا كويس اخيرا. اتوقع هنا خلاص خلصنا اخيرا خلصنا. استاذ جديد.
Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
الاختبارات الثلاثة الأولى.
I have.
But you are so
young. I know.
أعرف.
You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
كان الأمر مزعجا. أكيد كان أمر مزعجا. إنك تلحق مشاعر الناس كذا.
How did she gain power from it?
تخيل
How did
بالله.
she harness it?
أعوذ بالله.
It was disturbing. Although I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, What you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at
قاعد
Rookwood
بيجيب
Castle. He has learned to
اللي
harness the contents of it as a source of immense power.
احنا
He
قاعدين
plans to
نحارب
use
ده
that
كله عشان
power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier.
العنوان سرقة المشاعر.
Locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals.
5 names? The keepers and who?
الحراس من أيضا.
Isadora Morganac?
أيضا إيزادورا مورغان.
That's how he's been one step ahead of us. If
خلصنا الباقي كله مهم. حلو تروفي. طيب وصلنا إلى نهاية المقطع. في الختام سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك استغفرك واتوب اليك. اللهم صل وسلم على سيدنا محمد. لا تنسى لايك واشتراك ونشر المقطع في كل مكان. حساباتي في مواقع التواصل الاجتماعي تحت. تابعني عشان تعرف متى انزل وكذا وبس. والله سلام.